Sahih al-Bukhari, 3847. Narrated Ibn Abbas, to run along the valley between the two green pillars of As-Safa and Al-Marwa mountains was not sunnah, but the people in the pre-Islamic period of ignorance used to run along it and used to say, "We do not cross this rain stream except running in great haste." Now, this is devastating to Islam because Ibn Abbas says that this practice was just a pagan practice. It wasn't part of the sunnah of Muhammad. Notice the commentary at the bottom. This statement of Ibn Abbas is wrong, as most of the religious scholars consider it a sunnah of the Prophet. Most of the religious scholars, in order to rescue Islam, have to throw Ibn Abbas under the bus. This is getting ridiculous. Sahih al-Bukhari, 4496. Narrated Asim bin Sulaiman, I asked Anas bin Malik about As-Safa and Al-Marwa. Anas replied, "We used to consider going around them a custom of the pre-Islamic period of ignorance. So when Islam came, we gave up going around them. Then Allah revealed, verily, As-Safa and Al-Marwa, two mountains at Mecca, are of the symbols of Allah. So it is not a sin on him who performs Hajj or Umrah pilgrimage of the house, the Kaaba at Mecca." Here again, the early Muslims understood that this was a pagan practice. They said that they stopped doing it when they became Muslims. But Muhammad liked it, so it ended up in the Quran. How much paganism can you fit into one religion? Quite a bit, it seems. And two things are amazing here. First, it's amazing that Muslims who are swimming in a sea of pagan practices are deluded enough to think that they're the true champions of monotheism. They're doing everything the pagans did. They just rename it monotheism. Second, the pagans of Arabia were local groups. They weren't going to spread their pagan practices around the world. But Islam has taken the same idolatrous pagan nonsense practiced by the Meccans and spread it around the world. This means that Islam is the greatest source of idolatry and paganism in history. Now, to you Muslims who insist on taking the pilgrimage to Mecca in spite of its pagan roots, I make a simple request. Watch this video, where I talk about the Kaaba and how you can convert your false pagan worship into something that actually involves God. I'm not sure you'll like it, but it will definitely be an improvement over spending your lives kissing a pagan rock and running around a pagan cube and celebrating the 7 false planetary deities and having no idea that you've been duped. The chief export of Saudi Arabia is not oil. It's paganism and terrorism. Off topic, but I couldn't resist.